Good morning, friends. Today we are going to discuss the difference between classical theory and the modern theory. According to the classical theory economics, international trade was different from internal trade, whereas in case of modern theory, international trade was similar to internal trade. And classical theory is based on labor theory of value, whereas modern theory is based on general theory of value. Classical theory presents a one-factor model, that is factor. Here labor is considered as a factor of production, but in case of modern theory it presents multiple factors of production. And classical theory attributes the differences in the comparative cost to the differences in the productive efficiency of workers in two countries, whereas the modern theory checks the difference in the comparative cost due to the differences in factor resources in the two countries. And classical theory does not consider the factor price differences, whereas modern theory considers it. And classical theory does not provide the cost of difference in comparative advantage, but modern theory explains it. There is a normative or welfare-oriented theory, whereas modern theory is much more positive theory. Classical theory tries to demonstrate the gains from international trade, while the modern theory gave importance or emphasis on the basis of trade. These are the major benefits of international trade. International trade leads to specialization and the division of labor, leads to expansion of world supply of goods and services. Due to economies of scale, it helps to reduce the average cost of goods produced, and international trade equalizes the prices of factors of production in all countries. It helps to equalize the price of products. Beyond that, it equalizes the prices of factors of production in all countries. It enhances the domestic competitiveness and it increases sales and profits. It enhances the potential for expanding business. It helps to identify and explore new markets through trade. It helps to gain a global market share. Efficient utilization and better utilization of resources can be ensured. It promotes efficiency in production, helps to create more employment opportunities around the world. It helps to provide wide variety of goods available for consumption, and it helps to reduce the trade fluctuations. Trends in international business. The major trends are, the first one is the growing emerging markets. Due to the trade across the international boundary, new markets, especially the markets in developing countries, are emerging. Thereby, there will be high economic growth in developing nations. The second one is demographic shift, such as aging, while many developing countries have very useful population, and these all have had an important impact on international trade. The next is innovation. The pace of innovation is increasing day by day, especially the technological innovation or advancements is occurring. So with that, new products as well as improved version of the old products appear in the market daily. Then the communication revolution. Consumers are now increasingly connected. Intense competition. The competition nowadays is higher due to this globalization. Slower growth. Western economies are stagnating and they have witnessed slower growth. Now the trend is the clean technology, which means the environmentally friendly technology, which helps to gain much global share. Then going green. Most countries will implement agreements like the Paris Climate Agreement with the goal of reducing carbon emissions. So their major aim is go green. And the last one is US is shifting towards isolation. You know that US is a developed country and isolation is that which means general attitude of non-interference with other nations or avoiding connections, yeah, with other nations.